So here's the deal. You have a great idea for a new app, website, service, or even some sort of business, but you have no idea if it will take off, and you don't want to spend thousands of dollars to actually jump into business because you might potentially have a flop on your hands, right? Here's how to find out if your idea has potential by doing research and not spending a ton of money. Hello, welcome to UX Fast Track. Today we're diving into how to confirm your app or product idea before you invest big. My name's Jamie. I help product designers and product owners and business owners grow their businesses, get positive reviews, and make more money by sharing what I've seen work after 25 years in the product design industry. So let's jump right in. Step one, you need to define the target audience. This is the first step in understanding who your product is for. You're going to want to identify the specific group of people who face the problem your idea solves. Ask yourself, if this problem is severe enough that the people who you've identified are willing to pay the money you want to have it solved. Ask yourself again, who benefits from this idea and why? Will they pay for it? It's all about finding a problem people have or a service they need, then creating an easy solution for them to use that makes the problem go away and asking just the right price. Step two, you have to conduct market research. Now is the time to dig into the data. Research trends in your industry. In the product design world where I work, we call this desk research. Why? Because you can sit at your desk and you can find a massive amount of things on the internet that's already been done. Now, here's a very important tip. Before I go too far, please watch out for your own confirmation bias. This is a powerful human trait that can destroy the success of your product. Confirmation bias, if you're not familiar, is the human tendency to look for evidence to support something they already want to have happen. Why do you need to be careful of this? Because while you're doing your research, you may be subconsciously looking only for evidence to support this new idea that you're probably in love with. And you will not notice the red flags that could sink you after you invest big in your product idea. And always start by finding existing research before you start doing your own, because research can be time consuming. And in this way, you don't have to redo it, right? The internet is vast. Surely some organization has done in-depth research on your product idea. Here are some tips to just crush this part. Try to find survey public data and reports. Look for reports on Statista, Pew Research, spelled P-E-W, or government databases. With these, you can identify trends, you can look at your demographics, and you can find gaps in services that those people need. Most importantly, you are trying to find the struggle and swoop in and mitigate and solve that struggle with your product. That's what gets people to pay money. Another great source is by reading Amazon reviews related to your problem space. Find some products out there that are kind of in the ballpark of your business idea, and then start reading those 3 and 4 star reviews. Not the 5-star reviews, because they're just going to be overly nice. Not the 1-star reviews, because it's usually someone hyper disgruntled. Read those 3 and 4 star reviews to get balanced feedback. And try to make note of, what are they complaining about? What are they suggesting? And what are they praising about those products in your problem space? Ask yourself, what do people wish these products did better? And that could be an opportunity for you to come in and make a better product. Get yourself on social media, join relevant Facebook groups and Reddits and subreddits, and then pay attention to what they're saying. What are they asking? What are they complaining about? What kind of ideas are they sharing? Google Trends is also super powerful for this. You can search keywords related to your idea, look for consistent or growing interest in trends, and compare multiple keywords to see which one has more potential against the others. And a really important one, read competitor reviews. So if it's an app, for example, you want to make, look up competitors on review sites like Trustpilot or G2, or even just in the Apple or Google Play Store, and see what people are saying about similar products to the one you're thinking about making. Try to identify features or issues users mention most frequently, and ask yourself, what can you do to make a better product based upon this feedback? Step 3, create a test landing page. Here's where you can really validate the idea. All you have to do for this is build a simple landing page that explains your product concept. Then make sure on there's some clear call to action like sign up today to get a pre-order, click here to learn more, etc. And then start sharing this page with your target audience and your social media group wherever you can get it posted. Now, if people are clicking on this page and taking action on the calls to action you have in there, then you know you're onto something. If it's complete dead air and dead space, you might want to reconsider what you're trying to accomplish here. And even if the product is not ready at all, once someone clicks on something that says a pre-order or something like that, you just have a message that says, we're still working on this, please come back soon, or similar, whatever you think is appropriate. It won't anger people, they'll be just fine, they'll just realize you're not ready yet. But what you're doing in the background is you're looking at the clicks, you're looking to see what people are clicking on, and you can gauge interest before you go all the way and make the whole entire product, which will be very time consuming and very expensive. Okay, step 4, you want to gather feedback with surveys and interviews. Feedback at this stage is absolutely solid gold. You want to create short surveys with open-ended questions asking your target group about your related product or their related problem space that you're launching a product to solve. Another great one is conducting one-on-one interviews with potential users. Talking to people who might be using your product in the future is absolutely key. You're trying to find little frustrations or little problems or goals they're trying to reach, and then you start thinking, how might those become features in the product or service that I'm designing? Ask the people you interview questions like, would you use this product idea? What features are most important to you? What challenges do you face with your current solution? The goal here is to refine your idea based on real-world input. Now, step 5, you need to analyze what you have and decide if you're moving forward with this product idea or not. Please remember to trust the data. Remember what I said about confirmation bias. If people are not vibing with your idea, don't go into it, because you're just going to find out the hard way that they're not vibing with your idea after you spend years and potentially thousands and thousands of dollars, because it's just not going to fly. So when you analyze and decide, you're going to take all the data you've collected and you're going to make an informed decision, right? Informed, the keyword, decision. You need to ask yourself, are there enough interested customers, otherwise known as users, of your product? Is the problem significant enough for people to pay for a solution? And what tweaks can you make to make your idea even stronger and even better and even more viable based upon the data you have gathered? If, and only if, the validation process points to success, you should move forward with your idea, and you can do so now with confidence, right? So to quickly recap, here's the 5 steps to idea validation. You want to, number 1, define your target audience. Number 2, conduct market research. Number 3, create a test landing page, see if people are clicking on it, and get it launched out to your social network, friends and family, etc. Step 4, you want to gather feedback by using surveys and interviewing the people that you believe will be using and purchasing and buying your product idea. And step 5, be sure to always trust your data, leave your confirmation bias at the door, and then make an educated decision. And if you can do this very quickly in a matter of a few months, maybe even faster, you can know with a high degree of confidence if your product idea is going to be a success or it's going to be a failure. And for very, very little money, maybe you have to pay a hosting service to do a website. Besides that, there's no other money involved in this validation. If you do this, you will not be part of the 90% of businesses that always fail, ranging from restaurants to online businesses to apps, because those people go all in first and then they find out the hard way that there's just not a market for this, people aren't willing to pay for this service, and you're never really going to make any money with it. Okay, so by following this process, you will avoid wasting time and resources on unproven ideas. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. If it did, just give me a like. consider subscribing for more videos like this. And if you're ready for a deeper dive, I'm already working on short, affordable courses that teach you how to do all this stuff step by step, and keep your eyes peeled in the video descriptions for those future courses. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Jamie out.